Okay. Let's see. Let me test the audio here real quick. Okay. I think it's working. Hey Enrique, how's it going? So, in the interest of multitasking, I'm gonna play this game while I stream. So, I have mixed thoughts on the Packers. Mixed thoughts. Alex, it'll definitely help the run blocking. Honestly, the pass blocking was solid today, but the run blocking was a nightmare. And the Packers' weakness is their run defense, so we do need to be able to run the ball in Lambeau. So I think Dwayne and Nupati being back is big. The main thing I'm worried about with the Packers is Rodgers hasn't played great this year, but this defense, it does seem like the kind of defense that he could maybe pick apart a bit on third down. I mean, the Eagles really turtled up in the red zone, but we got torn up by Josh McCown today. He was killing us inside the between the 20s. And I know we only gave up 9 points, and people are going to say, oh, the defense played good. I don't really think the defense played good today at all. I'm not impressed. A lot of their sacks were gimmies because the quarterback basically gave himself up. I mean, it was, I mean... Yeah, I thought about that too, because Miles Sanders was going to score on that play, I think. He had nobody in front of him. That was a touchdown. Drop top, I don't think that's true. I don't think we're playing in a blizzard on Green Bay. I think it's going to be cold, but I don't think it's going to be raining or snowing or windy. I think it's actually going to be pretty agreeable. The main problem for me against Green Bay is we don't have running backs, and against Green Bay, you win the game by running the ball a lot. Like, they have a good pass defense and a bad run defense. But we only have 2 running backs on the roster, basically. I think we've only won 1 game ever in Lambeau. Turbin, I don't think Turbin has anything, Elena. I don't know why we would use Turbin unless we absolutely had to. Thoughts on Shoddy today? Running the ball on 2nd and 10 is unexcusable. Running the ball on 1st and 20 is inexcusable. Running the ball up the gut at all into Fletcher Cox when we have Joey Hunt out there is inexcusable. But we did some nice things down the field finally. It was the first time in a while we've actually taken some shots deep. Why Yakuza video game? Because that's what I want to play right now.
Yo. 頼んでおいた仕事どう？終わりました。ちょっと封筒がこのままでいいっすか？
Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't have tried to run the ball today, or everything should have been to the outside. Everything we did should have just been to the outside. Thoughts on defense 7 sacks? It was the worst 7-sack game I've ever seen. A lot of those sacks were given to us because the quarterback basically just gave it to us.
鳥班が常識のこのご時世、安い取り分でやってもらってんだ。普通なら本職の人にこんな安い額の取り立て頼めないからね。でも同年代のガキどもが万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろ。
LJ Collier's rookie year's a punt. That's all there is to it. He's a red shirt, basically. We just have to hope we get a little something better next year, but I'm not a fan of his, really. Well, we'll never know, Ron Burgundy. I mean, we'll never know what they would have done later in the game. But McCown did some good stuff out there, and he didn't turn the ball over. I don't speak Japanese.
今の世の中、金の本当の価値が分かってるやつなんてほとんどいやしない。その点、学のない君の方が高学歴の若造よりよっぽど分かってる気がするんだけど、そうじゃない？俺には分かりません。それじゃこれで。なあ、うちに来ねえか、兄ちゃん。君の腕っぷしなら。
Well, Wilson was overthrowing all of his deep balls today. I think the wind had something to do with it, but DK was able to catch that one. I don't know, guys. I don't think Green Bay is shit this year. I think Green Bay kind of sucks. But our defense is not good. So I don't know if it'll matter against a good quarterback. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Ron. But we should have been able to stop it a little better because they have no deep threat. I don't know, the Saints did not play well today, and I think part of it is Breeze has no deep ball anymore. Like, do you have much faith that this defense is going to consistently stop Aaron Rodgers? I don't, even though Aaron Rodgers hasn't played that well this season. Yeah, Trey had a rough game. I'm not going to kill him for it, but not a good game by Trey at all, especially the second one. Yeah, I think our defense has some good players, but they're just something's not right. And I don't know exactly what it is, but I mean, people are going to say some people are going to disagree with me. Any chance Titans upset the Ravens? I doubt it. Their defense, the Titans' defense isn't very good. Hillel, remember, Shaquille Griffin wasn't very good last year either. Keep an eye on what Trey can do in his third season. Trey's third season might be the breakout year. I'm going to give him a chance next year, and I think everybody should. He hasn't been great this year, I admit, but I'm going to give him a shot next year just because Shaquille was not very good last year either. Yeah, and I mean, I think Anza's probably done. Anza should just retire. Like, Anza should honestly just retire. His body can't take this anymore. Yeah, the Vikings played really good today. But one thing is, I mean, I think Wilson would have hit a couple more of those deep balls if he was playing in better weather. Like, the wind really caught some of his deep balls, I think. So if we didn't play in Philly, maybe he would have had a little more success. Like, DK would have had a 200-yard game if Wilson was a little more accurate on a couple of those deep balls. Okay, we got 14 people in the stream right now. What is up, everybody? I don't know what to do with Clowney right now, but I don't know. It depends on how much it costs. Well, yeah, Ken Norton's needed to go all season long. My dude has a pager. Yeah, I mean, Green Bay's not that good. That's the frustrating thing. I just have no faith in this defense to be able to stop Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers hasn't even been that good. Were the Saints our biggest threat? I mean, maybe. Maybe. Oh yeah, Clowney's definitely better when he's not injured. I mean, even today you could see... Like, I thought Clowney played a great game, and he's clearly playing injured, so, you know. A lot of my Eagles fan friends are really pissed off because they think Clowney's hit on Wentz was dirty. I mean, it definitely should have been flagged, but I don't know. I don't know if I thought it was dirty. Diggs was great. Diggs let McDougald play a really good game. Al Woods would come back in the NFC Championship game. Rodgers is not the best quarterback we could face besides Mahomes. Rodgers has not been good this year. I just don't think this defense can stop anybody very well. Dwayne Brown will probably come back next week. I usually like Eagles fans, but I don't know. I didn't think Clowney's hit was dirty. I just thought it probably should have been flagged, but I didn't think it was dirty. Yeah, Vikings are good. Vikings are a good, well-rounded team that can do a lot of different things. Problem with the Vikings is their defense isn't very good, and Shanahan can pick them apart. Yeah, I saw Packers are 4-point favorites, which is probably about right. No, I'm not worried about Jimmy Graham. Yeah, Vikings can definitely put up some points. Well, of course I want to host the Vikings. Like, Kyle Shanahan is going to pick this defense apart. The only question is, can we find a way to win anyway? Yeah, Schottenheimer definitely deserves credit. Schottenheimer definitely deserves a lot of credit. It's just some of the stuff is not okay. Like, running the ball on 2nd and 10 is not okay. Running the ball on 1st and 20 is not okay. Running the ball into Fletcher Cox is not okay. No, I don't think the Ravens are going to get upset next week. I have not played Sleeping Dogs, but I have it on Steam. Who should we fire after the season? The strength and conditioning coach is one. I do want to pass. Yeah, Brian Schneider could go. Ken Norton can go. The only guy who I can consider keeping is Schottenheimer and I guess Carroll. And those guys have big problems, but they are doing some things fairly well. I thought Cody Barton actually played really well today. Oh. Nice. Yeah, I thought KJ played good. I thought Bobby played mostly fine. I didn't have a big beef. I don't think you can demote somebody like that. I don't think that's possible. I don't expect Onza to be back next week. I don't expect Onza to be back ever. His body is just... The dude needs to retire. I just... You know... But I don't think you can just demote Ken Norton to linebacker coach. I don't think it works like that. Ziggy's not that old, but his body's just all messed up. Michael Santaloza, I don't agree with that philosophy. I don't think it helps anybody to run the ball up the middle for a yard and get stuck in 3rd and 9. I don't think there's any keeping people honest. I don't think that needs to be a consideration. I don't see it that way at all. Well, Collier should get to play next week because there's going to be no Onza, I don't think. But, you know, it was just a bad pick. He's a run-stopping defensive end. You don't need to spend a first-round pick on a run-stopping defensive end. That was a bad idea. Yeah, I thought Ugo played pretty good today, actually. He made a couple nice plays early. I mean, I don't know. We did only give up 9 points. But I'm just not impressed. I think DK is more of a Calvin Johnson than a Julio Jones. DK reminds me of Calvin Johnson more than anybody else. Why do you think Homer wasn't effective today? Because we kept trying to run him right into Fletcher Cox. What should our plan be with containing Devontae Adams? I mean, it's going to be tough. The good news is we have Diggs back there to at least help prevent the big play. Yeah, the 7 sacks were misleading, but we got some nice pass rush when we needed it.
そしてこの堂島組の大門を見て素直に言うことを聞く。ヤクザは見え張ってなんぼだぜ。
そんなもんか。
そんなもんさ。仇の癖してアコギな商売するやつに借りた金で遊びまくるバカ。この町の連中に人の内面なんて見抜けやしねえ。
Well, I don't think the weather's going to be that bad in Green Bay, Tucker. It's going to be, like, cold, but I don't think it's going to be... My main concern is playing on grass. The Seahawks are not good on grass. Robert Henry, McDougald is good. I like McDougald. I don't know why people rag on McDougald. It didn't really matter who was getting the carries. We had no chance against Fletcher Cox trying to get blocked by Joey Hunt. I'm more worried about Devontae Adams probably, but it's not going to be easy. This defense is just not very good. The Packers beat the Vikings twice. Yeah, I definitely want a new defensive coordinator. What frustrates me... I'm worried we're going to have the opportunity to win this game, and we're going to blow it because we gave away a possession because we ran the ball on 2nd and 10 or 1st and 20 or some shit. I wouldn't celebrate if I was in the NFL. If I scored a touchdown, I would not make a big deal out of it unless it was like to win the NFC title game or win the Super Bowl. I love that we were willing to feed DK even though he's a rookie. No fear. Al Woods is good against the run. I will say that, but we're not getting him back until the NFC title game, I think. Yeah, I'm fine with people celebrating after they score. I personally wouldn't do it, but I don't like people who celebrate after making like a tackle or throwing a block or something. Austin Shepard, I think Dwayne Brown will be back this week, yeah. Yeah, David Moore made some nice plays. We need to stop throwing deep balls to David Moore. He never catches them. We need to throw short and intermediate stuff. I'm not sure yet, Michael Santalonza. I just started it. I think it's a beat 'em up. I don't think that was a dirty hit by Clowney. I don't know where that comes from. It should have been flagged, but I don't think it's it was an I don't think it was dirty. It's a little different. Yeah, Jamarco Jones was fine. He's a much better guard than tackle, that's for sure. Could you see us making Super Bowl? I mean, the path is there. The NFC is not that good this year. Yeah, I don't know. The NFC feels like it's open a little bit now that the Saints are out. Like I made a video earlier today where I talked about it. I completely forgot that the Saints, while, they're still a good team, they really don't have much of a deep ball. Joey Hunt is a very limited player. I'm not even tripping about him. How did you do that? I'd much rather play the Niners than the Packers. I can see it both ways. I can see it both ways. The main reason why I would rather play the Niners is because Garoppolo's first playoff game. Aaron Rodgers is a veteran. Jimmy Garoppolo, it's his first playoff game. You never know what you're going to get. Rodgers does not always play good in the playoffs. Not at all. Not even close. The one reason why I'd rather play the Packers is because I think the Packers aren't that good. I think the Niners are a much better team than the Packers. Michael, I'm really wondering how much Reed's going to get because Reed did not have a very good season this year. He might actually come at a discount. I don't think Justin Britt's going to be on this team next year, so we really need a center, probably with the first pick.
Yakuza?
What?
I don't know, Skills. It's close. But ultimately, this Seahawks team is not that good, so we have to take whatever we can get.
Yes. Yes.
The Niners are definitely better, but it might be a better matchup. I don't know, guys.
Ah.
Hey. What? No.
Yeah, I think Britt should retire. Yeah, Wilson has never won in Lambeau, Tampa, or there's one other NFC stadium he's never won in. I don't know. I mean, I don't think Green Bay's good. I don't think Green Bay's good, but this defense, I don't know. This defense might not be able to fully capitalize on it. No, Wilson has won in Dallas before. Okay, yeah, he's never won in the Superdome. I mean, Hillel, eventually you're going to have to invest elsewhere. I mean, do you want to have, like, the 3 top 5 receivers on your team? I mean, Lockett's really good. And if DK is going to be really good, like, what else can you ask for? I think it's a little ridiculous to say we need another good receiver. Like, I'm not a big fan of the way David Moore played this year, but I would really rather let him try to pan out. I feel like people don't understand how good Lockett is sometimes. I would rather get a random dude and try to turn him into a viable number 3. Yeah, he's won in Dallas at least once, I think twice. I think he... Yeah, he's won in Dallas twice. I'm more worried about tight ends. Jacob Hollister, like, he's doing the best he can, but Jacob Hollister is not it. I mean, he got screwed on that offensive pass interference call. That was awful. But...
現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
ねえ、ポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。今度いつお店来てくれるの？
今日、後で顔出すよ。
本当に？
I don't think Disley's ever gonna be himself again. I'm really concerned about that.
そんなこと言うなよ。ほら、お小遣いだ。
やった！信じてるよ。
女ってのは器用なもんだね。
ありがとう。じゃあまた後でね。待ってるよ、錦山くん。
いつの間にか大した顔じゃねえか、錦。
お前さ。
I'm sure he'll be back. I just don't know if he's still going to be able to play very well. Green Bay can't blow anybody out. They haven't blown anybody out all year, have they? Has Green Bay blown anybody out this year?
Daから兄貴たちと飲むときいろんな女連れてくとそれだけで小遣いくれるし俺の組での覚えもめでたくなどうせ極道やるならどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ違う
かなるほどそうかもしんねえな
I mean, at the very least, we should still have a chance when the fourth quarter rolls around in the Green Bay game. And I guess I'll live with that because this is not a team that, you know, this is not a team that should be blowing anybody out. The only way it's a blowout is if we just have 4 turnovers like that 2016 game against Green Bay.
これで2度目だけどなんでだ
ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろ
うなるほど
おめえもこの世界でのし上がりでも
Yeah, I'm not counting on Disley next year. If he actually does give us something great, but I'm not really counting on it. Like, we need Ed Dixon to be ready to go next year, but I can't count on Ed Dixon, right? Packers secondary is good though, Hillel. Packers have a good secondary. Their run defense is weak.
おめえは今のままでいいのかもな。おめえが下で頑張って風間のおやっさんが出世すりゃ。ただ。
No, Hollister's not a number 1 tight end at all. Not even close.
堂島組の組員なんだ。
Hollister should not be starting or getting significant snaps in the NFL. We just have no choice.
なんで俺らのこと風間組に入れてくれなかったんだろうな。
要請よ。おやっさんに考えがあってのことだ。
まあ、そうだな。よし、真面目な話はもうやめだ。
Yeah, that's one thing that does scare me. Do we have the running backs to run the ball? I do like Homer, and of course I like Lynch, but can they physically do it?
今日はとことん付き合うぜ。
Should have kept Vanette? Yeah, I guess, but we could never have known that at the time. Thoughts on the Patriots losing last night? They're not a very good team. It is what it is. Should we fire Carroll? I mean, we're not going to, so it seems like a waste, but... Okay, what the fuck am I doing here? What is this? Okay, I'm trying to figure out how this works. Hold on. Oh, I fucked that up pretty good. At least it's pretty forgiving with the timing. I'm not very good at these, but this is not so bad. This is like pretty forgiving. I'm not really buying that this character would do karaoke though. He's so serious. Like, this doesn't seem like... It's not in... I don't think it would be in his personality to do karaoke. No, I don't want Derrick Henry. He's probably not got much left. He's already, you know, exhausted. I beat Kingdom Hearts last week on Andrew. This is the first time I've ever played this game. Top priority in the off season. I want to get better coaches. I think most of our it's hard for me to even say bad things about these players. You know? Because I don't know how good the players are, because I feel like the coaches put them in a lot of bad situations.
Baga, 知らなかったぜ。おめえがあんなにカラオケ好きだったとはよ。バカ。それはお前がハメ外そうとか言うから。
No, I didn't think that should have been offensive pass interference at all.
嘘つけ。その割にはノリノリだったじゃねえか。普段か。よせよ。そんなわけねえだろ。
Austin Hooper would be pretty nice, but we can't spend big money on more receivers.
思いっきり歌ったら腹減ったな。締めにラ。
And besides, I mean, Wilson has been making production, has been getting decent production out of some very low talent, low pay receivers at tight end his whole career. We don't need Jason Witten. We don't need Tony Gonzalez. We can make do. I don't think Clowney will get fined. Yeah, Fant has been fine, actually. Fant is starting to make me think like he could be the future at left tackle after Dwayne Brown retires. I don't believe in Will Dissly because he's had 2 horrific injuries in 2 seasons. He's tore his Achilles and his ligaments. Like it would be a miracle if he comes back.
つっても男のアイドルなんかは俺も今勉強中だ。知ったかぶりしてなんとかやり過ごしてるよ。それ周りにバレてんじゃねえのか。かもな。やっぱアイドルっつったら女だ。
No, this game's not only available in Japan.
そうなんだ。ああ、帰ったらチェックしてみろよ。案外ハマって俺より詳しくなるかもな。さあな。
No, I don't get video games for Christmas. I buy everything on my own now. I buy other people's stuff for Christmas. I don't get things for Christmas anymore. Okay, that's not totally true, but I bought this for myself. Guys, we don't need to spend big money on a cornerback. We have Pete Carroll. He's not going anywhere right now. Pete Carroll is the greatest coach ever in developing defensive back talent. We need to use him.
情けねえこと言うなよ。それでも男が。
昨夜11時頃、カムロ町の一角で発見された若い男性の変死体は激しい暴行を受けており。
Yeah, Tucker, see, the weather's not that bad in Green Bay next week. I'm not super scared of it.
ただいま続報が入りました。若い男性の身元が判明したとのことです。死体で発見された男性は都内在住の会社員。
I mean, Emmett, we've been pretty good at safety with Carroll too. I mean, Bradley McDougald was a nobody until last year.
金融業者数社から借金を抱えていたとみられ、今後関係者から事情を聞く方針です。
おい、桐生。ん？カムロ町で殺したと。よくある話だろうが。いや、お前、夕べの取り立て、相手のこと結構痛めつけたって言ってたよな。
Yeah, that's true, Emmett. He has not been good drafting safeties, that's true, but you got to give him some credit for what he did with McDougald, because McDougald was a cast-off in Tampa Bay.
俺が取り立てした場所だ。おいおい、お前、マジか。いや、死ぬまで殴ったわけじゃねえはずだ。
No, Oklahoma is a fraud team. Oklahoma is a bunch of frauds. We should never be surprised when they give up 60 points. Yeah, McDougald's been awesome. I don't know why people keep saying we need to move on from McDougald. McDougald is a beast. I like Trevor Lawrence a lot. I think he's going to be good in the NFL.
本当に間違いねえのか。は？何やってんだよ。取り立てで相手殺しちまうなんてよ。
Tua's not going to enter the draft, Why would he be doing a press conference with Nick Saban? Unless he was going to stay. Cowboys are going to hire Mike McCarthy or something. We don't need to spend draft capital or money on cornerbacks. That's what Pete Carroll is good at. We'll just draft another Sherman or Browner or Maxwell or blah, 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 blah. That's all we do. No, McCarthy would not be a good hire. And I'm not a huge McCarthy hater, but he's not that good. If the Cowboys were smart, they would hire Marvin Lewis. I think Marvin Lewis is a good coach. I don't know why people think Marvin Lewis is a bad coach. Marvin Lewis is a good coach. Robert Henry, the Hawks are going to have a ton of cap room next year, I think. Did Shaq even play very much? I didn't see him out there all that much. Okay, he only played 10 snaps. Yeah, I didn't see him out there that much. But yeah, I really don't think Ons is going to be back next week. So Collier and Griffin should both have the opportunity to play quite a bit. Marvin Lewis built 2 different playoff teams in Cincinnati with a cheap-ass owner. One was based around elite offense, the other was based around elite defense. That is actually an incredible accomplishment. I'm not kidding. Bulaga's old, isn't he? Isn't Bulaga kind of old? Should the Seahawks move on from Carson? No, no, we should keep him for one more year on his rookie contract and then figure it out. I will be furious if he gets a big contract extension, though. I'm not a Blazers fan, no. If I'm a fan of any team, I'm a Mavericks fan, but I'm not really a fan of any team. I don't think Lynch will come back next year.
そっちで誰か俺のポケベル鳴らしたか。
あ、はい。久世の兄貴に言われまして。桐生さん、すぐ事務所までお越し願いやす。実は若頭補佐のお三方が桐生さんをお待ちで。
そうか、わかった。
We cannot do 5 new guys on the line next year. That's horrible. We need some continuity. So we need to keep Dwayne Brown for one more year, and I think we'll probably end up keeping Fluker for one more year. Maybe Upati. I mean, Upati has problems, but he is a good run blocker. And we missed him badly today. I think Brown will definitely return. I think Fluker will return. And I could see everybody else getting replaced. Like, we have to replace a Britt. I think we have to replace a Fetty. The thing is, Fluker is really cheap. Okay, what am I doing? Where's the... Oh, okay. Let's throw down, bitches. I don't think Britt's going to be back next year. I would be really surprised. He's on the last year of his contract. We save a ton of money if we cut him, and he's coming off a major injury. Okay, so... yeah, the Blazers, I'm really disappointed in them this year. I actually bet on them to win at least 50 games this year. They're not even going to get close. Best offensive lineman in the league right now? I don't know. Let me think. Might be like Marshall Yonda or something. Yeah, Quentin Nelson's a good one, yeah. I think the Browns are going to get McDaniels. Yeah, Browns are going to get Josh McDaniels. That's what I say. I thought the Blazers were going to have like 50 wins this year at least. I can't believe how much of a cancer Whiteside ended up being after all. I think the Browns are going to be decent next year, actually. I think they're going to win at least 8 games if they get a competent coach. It's easy to make money in this game, at least. I'm making money just by beating random people up. I think the Blazers should trade for Kevin Love just because he's going to be cheap right now. I don't know if Odell Beckham Jr. is a toxic personality or if he's just flamboyant. I don't think Giannis is going to leave the Bucks, but I could see him going to like... I could see Giannis going to like the Heat or something. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, but Blake Griffin's washed up. Blake Griffin has like nothing left. Kevin Love has more left than Blake Griffin, I think. Well, Kevin Love clearly wants out of Cleveland. I'm assuming you can't turn on like English dub mode in this game. Kirk Cousins is definitely better than Garoppolo. What do we need to do to win next week? Yeah, Breeze will be back next year. We need to find a way to run the ball successfully and efficiently. We need to tackle well on Aaron Jones. And I'm not sure what else. Yeah, B plus in the turnover category, maybe. Yeah, Diggs. I didn't see Diggs do that much today, but I think his presence allowed McDougal to go off, and McDougal had an awesome game, I think. Oh yeah, is Moni still on the active roster? I would pick the Ravens, I think. Swoops played last week, he didn't play this week. I think LSU. I like LSU to win. I don't think it's going to be bad, Robert. I think the weather's not going to be the reason why we lose. Luke Wilson can at least be a tight end. That's somewhat valuable. I thought Quan Alexander wasn't coming back until the NFC Championship game. That's a horrible reason to come back early. Because this guy came back early, I came back early. Even though my situation is totally different. How many thousands of times are people going to come in this stream and ask the same question? Do you think we'll beat Green Bay? Like, I know that's the most pertinent question right now, but Jesus Christ. I guess JJ Watt should win Comeback Player of the Year, huh? I wonder if that's how it works.
だがその場所で仇の死体が見つかった。あの土地が世間の目を引いちゃ地上げしようにも手出しが難しくなっちまう。ほんと困った話さなあ。
それがおやっさんとどんな関係が？
あの一坪にはな別の意味もあってな。堂島の親父に差し出して。
Yeah, Garoppolo could get comeback player of the year. That's actually not a bad one. Who else could it be?
不在の風間の頭の後、堂島組。
Who else could win comeback player of the year? I don't even know.
つまりあの土地は俺ら頭補佐にとってただの一坪じゃねえってことだ。まあ最初はてっきり風間の頭と繋がってるお前が俺らの邪魔するためにやったのかと思ってたが、その顔色じゃ何にも知りませんでしたって感じだな。
ちょっと待ってください。それじゃ風間のおやっさんはどうなるんです？
さあな。だが組の一大事に無所にいるようじゃ頭は務まんねえだろ。おまけにだ、ガキの頃から育ててきた可愛い子分が理由はどうあれ仇をぶち殺しまったとあっちゃ。
Yeah, I'm happy for Clowney. He actually, like I felt bad for him when he caught the hernia right after he had his best game of the year, but... Yeah, Sherman could get... Yeah, but Sherman played a full season last year. It'll probably be... Yeah, Earl's not a bad pick. I think Saints fans are garbage, mostly. That's ridiculous sports city. Ridiculous fan base. Saints fans are garbage. Ooh, Tannehill is not a bad pick. No, I don't. No, I'm not talking to you, Ron. It's just I don't understand. It's like, can people hear me? I got no problem with you, Ron. You're fine. I played 2K for a few weeks a month ago, and it was like 2K15. It was an old one because I don't like the new ones. And I haven't played the show in like 4 years, but I'm going to probably play the next one. I mean, I'd be mad if I was an Eagles fan about the Clowney hit, but I don't think it was dirty. I just think it should have been flagged, probably, but I didn't think it was dirty.
Hey.
Aging foreigner.
Yeah.
The Saints having a Super Bowl ring is so gross. That garbage fan base does not deserve to have a Super Bowl. Yeah, Patriots fans are awful, dude. They were burning Brady jerseys yesterday. I saw the videos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. No.
I follow the Mariners somewhat closely. Disley would make a huge difference. I don't think the Kyle Rudolph play should have been PI. It was close, but I don't know.
Yes.
I need something a little more significant than that.
Oh.
Huh?
I have no idea. I have no idea, but most of the Saints fans that I'm familiar with are trash.
Huh?
Huh? Yes.
Bobby might still be the best linebacker in the game. He's not as good as he was last year, but he might still be number one. I don't know. Yeah, Dak is worth Wilson money easily. Easily. Easy. Yeah, screw the Saints and their fans.
Hmm? Huh?
The most overpaid player in football? I don't know. Is Sue still making big money? I didn't think he was. It might really be Aaron Rodgers.
No.
No. Oi.
It was a great move by the Redskins. That's the best they can do. Yeah, Goff, maybe Gurley, because Gurley has arthritis. The Rams and Cardinals are going to be decent next year, and that's one thing that really scares me about the future. Feels like we're just lagging behind with our coaching staffs.
No. Yes.
そうだな。
I think Soleil could go to the Cowboys. That makes so much sense to me. Hey, Sam Dog. Yeah. We'll make time for it at some point. Yeah, I don't dislike Alex Smith, but I do think he's overrated as hell. I think it would make some sense. Although it really looks like the Cowboys are married to like Marvin Lewis. I think George Fant is the future left tackle. I'm starting to think that too. He seems like he's all right. How do I lock on? Is there no way to like lock on? Carson dumb for not sliding? Carson didn't play in today's game, so are you talking about today's game? Yeah, it would be cool if we hosted the NFC Championship game, but I don't know. I don't know. I think it for some reason it seems like the coaching staff is less conservative on the road, and I think that's why we win games on the road. Oh, Carson Wentz. Okay, I feel you. Well, I don't know. How could anybody think this Eagles team would destroy anybody? They have, like, the Eagles, even if they can win, they're not destroying anybody. I think the Giants are going to get the Baylor guy, and I think that's actually a pretty decent hire. The only problem is whoever they hire needs to like Daniel Jones. Yeah, the Packers are not very good. We can beat the Packers. My concern is that we're going to give up on a couple of possessions and it's going to make the difference because our defense is not good. We cannot trust our defense to win games for us. Today we were lucky we were playing Josh McCown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we can run the ball on the Packers. Hey Zatumbo, how's it going?
Yes.
I don't have a big problem with Giants fans, but some of them just have no honest frame of reference for how good Eli Manning is. That's the thing that annoys me a little bit. McLaurin's my favorite, Andrew. McLaurin's a monster, and I love DK, and I think DK might be better next year, but I think McLaurin had the best rookie season, and I really like that dude. Yeah, Zatumbo, that's why I'm afraid of the Green Bay game, because Rodgers will make us pay in a way that Josh McCown could not. No, I don't think Clowney intentionally hurt Wentz. No. He probably should have been flagged, but it was not dirty. I could see DK making the Pro Bowl next year if we throw the ball to him enough. And we do still have to get the ball to Lockett, because Lockett is, he's that guy. Okay, there were some bad calls in the game, but they went both ways. Like, that offsides penalty on 3rd and 3 not getting called was absurd. That was, like, right in front of the ref, and he just decided to not bother calling it. Well, they were terrible because they missed a lot of calls. I think it evened out pretty well by the end. Yeah, I'm playing on easy right now. I always play on easy my first time through a fucking game. I don't think Breeze has it anymore. He's got no deep ball. And that really, I think that's the main reason why the Saints lost today and the Vikings won. The Vikings, when they needed that deep ball, were able to hit it to Thielen, and Breeze could not get the ball down the field. Like, you need to at least be able to threaten getting the ball down the field. Okay. I'm supposed to go to this bank, I guess. Okay, I need to be ready. What does that mean? Like, do I need to go buy a gun, or do I need to go, like, level up, or something? Honestly, Ifedi was good today other than his stupid penalty. And that penalty was not okay, but so be it. He was not that bad today, I don't think. Yeah, and our defensive line was unable to get penetration to the point where they could actually recover those fumbles, which is what hurt me. Like, there should be somebody back there who has the ability to recover that, to recover that fumble. I don't know. Salwinder, I've already said my piece on the Packers like 30 times in this stream. It's pretty simple, man. Our defense is not good enough for me to have much confidence, but I don't think the Packers are any good. Andy Dalton will be on the... Could be a Bear. Compete with Mitch Trubisky. No, switch to Brawler. Thank you. I want to be Brawler. Yeah, I was not overly impressed with our defensive line today. We did get a lot of sacks, but I was not crazy about the way our defensive line played. Dude, where the heck is everybody? Yeah, that's fine, Sawwinder. Okay, what am I doing? I don't know. Okay, how do I throw this thing? Ooh, okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Oh. Yeah, the Collier pick was bad, but we might have made up for it with the DK pick. Like, DK should have been a first-round pick, and we got him at the bottom of the second. That might make it worth it, honestly. No, the Cowboys are not winning a Super Bowl in the next 10 years. I don't think Antonio Brown will play in the NFL again. I do wonder, though, how many sacks would Sweat have had in this defensive system because of, I think Ken Norton's part of the problem. I think the Bucks are going to keep Winston. Well, you know, this Seahawks team is not that good. You know, that's what it is, but the Packers have their own problems. Yeah, I love the NBA. Dude, he had a gun. He was pointing his gun at me. Why didn't he just shoot me? I have a no gun. I would like Chris Richard back. My favorite team is probably the Mavericks. I don't know when I'll post my next video. Oh, Tua's gonna stay in college, I think, so... Yeah, Sonics will come back one day, I just don't know when. I want to draft a center in the first round. We need a center. No, we should not go for a corner. Trust Pete Carroll to get a decent corner in the 4th round or 3rd round or 5th round, like he always does. Yeah, I want the Wisconsin guy or maybe like the Texas guy or something like that in the 1st round at center. Yeah, sure, GPS Sports, that's fine. I think Justin Herbert is going to suck in the NFL. We should let Fetty go to another team, unless he's really cheap. I don't think Britt's going to be here next year. I think Britt is going to go. Yeah, I really want to get Dante Fowler this offseason. I think he's the guy. I'm wondering what happens with Jerron Reed, though, because Reed did not have a good season. Justin Britt is entering the last year of his contract, and we save like $10 million if we cut him or something. I did a video on this a couple months ago. There's massive cap savings if we cut Britt. Oh, the Niners are way more likely to make it to the Super Bowl. The Packers are not good. Packers are ass. I mean, the Niners, of the 4 teams left, look like clearly they're the best team. They can lose, but the Niners clearly look like the best team in the conference that's still alive right now. Yeah, we have plenty of cap room, but we don't want to be spending $10 million center who's crippled. Like, we don't want to waste money.
例の殺しの真犯人も渡している。
やっぱりあんたが俺をはめたんだな。
Like, I'm sorry. I mean, the Seahawks are capable of beating anybody because we have a great quarterback. But they're not a very good team. The Packers are one of the weakest 13-3 teams ever. And the Vikings, like, this is kind of their happy to be here year, in my opinion.
くせな兄貴。
なんだ。
あんた賢いつもりで立ち回ってるんだろうが、全然器じゃねえよ。
Well, yeah, I mean, the AFC is probably going to win the Super Bowl no matter who makes it, but, you know, one step at a time. You got to get to the game. Do I think we should spend a day to pick on a nickel CDB? Yeah. Yeah, I do.
この俺を敵に回すのか？本当にその覚悟があるんだろ
うな。覚悟ならありますよ。
I mean, just to give somebody a chance. I like Amadi, but let's breed some competition. I mean, if the Chiefs make the Super Bowl instead of the Ravens, I would like the Chiefs to beat any team from the NFC as well. The Chiefs, especially offensively right now, are pretty on fire. No, I seriously doubt the Vikings are going to beat the Niners. I think the Vikings are kind of be a little bit happy to be here. They're happy they won that playoff game. I thought Barton was solid. I don't have a big beef with Barton. Well, Mike Shanahan has won 2 Super Bowls and had other great moments in his career. Kyle Shanahan has some stuff to prove before he can say he's better than Mike, but I mean that's kind of obvious. Kyle Shanahan's only been a head coach for 2 years. But yeah, I'm really happy Barton looked solid because we can move on from Kendricks finally, because I'm done with Kendricks. I think he's just he's not doing it. He doesn't know what he's doing out there in coverage or tackling.
もしもし、桐生だな。錦山だ。
ああ、お前今どこ？
風間組の事務所だ。
風間組？
今、柏木さんと会って話してる。なんかいい知恵貸してもらおうと思ってよ。
I mean, Mike Shanahan has been coaching for how long? That's not really a fair comparison.
それより、お前のもう堂島組の事務所。
ああ。
いろいろ？
そいつは直接会って。
わかった。なら俺は柏木さんと
Oh, Stern. David Stern was a great commissioner. He wasn't perfect.
お前。
And I have a personal grudge against David Stern for sure.
どうやら柏、俺もすぐそっちに向かう。
I like Zion, but I'm starting to feel like he's just never going to get on the court this year. Emmett, yes, KJ is under contract for next year, but he could be a cap casualty. I personally hope he sticks around. I kind of like what he's doing, but I'm not. I don't know. It's. We don't want to hold on to the dude for 1 year too long. You know, like next year his game could really fall off, and that would be depressing. There's a lot of stuff I don't like about LeBron. No, Lonzo Ball's game was always kind of janky. Okay. Can I beat up random people in the street? I kind of don't want to do something I shouldn't do and punch some old lady carrying her bags, but can I punch people in the street? Yeah, David Stern was part of the problem with the Sonics for sure, and I'm not happy about it, but he was a very good commissioner. He turned the NBA into a multi-billion-dollar... I think Herbert will be a bust because he reminds me of guys like Blaine Gabbert. He reminds me of like Blaine Gabbert. That's kind of my comparison for him. Yeah, it would be kind of depressing if we brought KJ right back next year and he just had a bad season and that's what we would remember him with, you know? I kind of feel like we should bring him back, but we should reduce his snaps and we should start giving more snaps to Barton in his place. And maybe they can, like, you know, pass downs, run downs, stuff like that. We could reduce the load, you know? That's kind of what I want to do with KJ. I have no idea if I'm good at this game or not, Bob. I just started playing it like an hour and a half ago. BBK, I think he's too small to play linebacker in the NFL. BBK, I think he could play safety in the NFL more than linebacker.
Yo, Kiryu. 早かったな。
I hope the XFL is really successful. I'm going to go to a game this year. Divisional round game picks. I'm probably going to end up thinking all the home teams are going to win, to be perfectly honest with you. Like the home teams, like I'm going to have to pick one road team maybe, but you know, Seattle would not be a bad pick for a road team to win. And other than that, like, I think all the home teams are shoo-ins to win other than Green Bay, and I still think Green Bay is probably at an advantage. Eventually, Pata. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, Bob, but I still don't think this team is that good. We're in almost every game we play. We have a chance to win all these games, but I don't know, man. I'm not convinced. No, Kellen Moore sucks. I don't think the Cowboys are going to re-sign Cooper. He is going to be out there. I think Brady will come back. I think he'll just be on another team. I think he'll be on like the Chargers or something. I don't think the Packers are that good. Their offense is weak. Their passing game is trash. Their run defense is bad. They've won a lot of close games against bad teams. I don't think the Packers are that good. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we're not going to be able to get away with punting on possessions against the Packers the way we were today. Today we gave up on a couple possessions for no reason. Just gave up when it was 1st and 20. And if we do that against Green Bay, they're going to make us pay. Philly could not. I'm not too happy about the offense. I could see Schottenheimer losing his job this offseason, but probably not. The Packers' run defense is bad. but we might not have the running backs to do it. But although I say this, I like Homer. It's not Homer's fault we kept running him right into Fletcher Cox.
おめえら今の状況わかるか？桐生が仇殺したってことで、その上、クゼが空の人、組から追い出す。まさか。
Yeah, it's possible that Pete Carroll is part of the problem there.
ああ。親父も無所にいる以上、今は何も手が打てねえ。あの親さんが。
But we can't get rid of Pete Carroll right now. It's never going to happen, no matter how I feel about it.
一度上までのし上がった後で自殺したホームレスにも。でもこいつの疑いさえ晴らしゃ。
疑いを晴らすには。
そうだ。だがでもこのまま俺らがクゼに手を出せば風間の親父はよ。だったら。
It was just so frustrating today to get to like it was like 1st and 20. We run the ball, we throw a screen pass, we throw a screen pass, we punt. Why not just punt on 1st down if that's all you're gonna do? You know? No, I think Pete's too old. I think he's gonna retire when he's done. I do like Jimmy Lake, I will say that, but no. I have no idea how that works. But Carroll's old. He shouldn't. Like, and there was also like we run the ball on 2nd and 10 to set up 3rd and 9. Like, how many times were we gonna freaking do that? It's so painful. Yeah, Pete is really good at culture building and developing players, but he loses his brain when the game starts. Probably Kendricks goes to jail this offseason. But yeah, I'm really super teams. They are what they are, man. I mean, we had super teams in the 80s, right? Magic, Kareem, Worthy was a super team, right? Bird, McHale, Parrish was a super team. Some of the old Lakers teams had like Elgin Baylor, Wilt Chamberlain, and Jerry West. Like, that's a super team. Yeah, I like Jay Gruden a lot. I think Jay Gruden is going to be really good somewhere. I think he was just stuck in an impossible situation in Washington. I think Jay Gruden's legit. The Steelers won the Super Bowl when they were 11-5. The Patriots have done it at least twice. I think that one of the years the 49ers won the Super Bowl, they went 11-5. I mean, like the 80s 49ers, to be clear. Hey, Cheezer. Thank you. I think Carr will stay with the Raiders, yeah. I think Carr had a pretty okay season, enough to justify keeping him on. Andrew, that's not it. I don't like his social activism crap. I find it really annoying and hypocritical. I find the way he talks to be obnoxious. I don't think Eason will be anything in the NFL. Eason's too lazy. I'm talking about LeBron. Do you care about QBR? It's an interesting stat. It needs to be taken into account with various different... He should not have said the stuff he said about China earlier this year, given what he says about other issues. It doesn't make any sense. Like, most of the political stuff LeBron does, I'm totally fine with. I don't care, but it's not copacetic with his stance on the China issue. He lost me on that. Yeah, I'm going to go to an XFL game this year, but I don't know if it's going to be more than one. What am I watching? Well, yeah, that's exactly what the XFL is going to be. Who do I have winning the AFC? I can't imagine anybody beating the Ravens, dude.
Nah. 今お前何考えてた？
何もぼーっとしてただけ。
Oh yeah, last week I watched The Mandalorian. I watched all 8 episodes in one day. Do you personally think we beat Packers? You're gonna have to ask me later, dude. I gotta think about that. I don't know, man. We're giving away so many possessions, so many plays. Just plays that are resigned to fail, that it's hard for me to believe that we can overcome that enough to beat a decent team. Probably drop top. Why would Brady leave the Patriots? Because Brady wants to keep playing and the Patriots might want to move on. Well, the 2007 Giants did not have a great defense until the playoffs, really, I don't think. Like, their defense was terrible at points in the regular season.
死ぬと決まったわけじゃねえ。
お前にそんな真似ができるの
I think UW football will be fine this year. Probably
またな。
Probably not a great team, but I think we'll be better than we were this year. Eli will definitely get in the Hall of Fame, probably first ballot. I don't think he should, but he will. It is what it is. I like Eli Manning, but I don't think he's good enough to warrant being a Hall of Famer. I thought The Mandalorian was pretty good. I liked it. I wouldn't mind bringing back Chris Richard if he's out there. I think Rivers will get in. I personally don't think he should be in. Yeah, Giants fans do not have a good frame of reference on how good Eli Manning is. No, I don't think they'll fire Mike Tomlin. If Russell Wilson retired after this season, I do not think he would make the Hall of Fame. It would take, like, missing the playoffs to get Pete fired, I think. Remember, Pete Carroll almost retired after we missed the playoffs in 2017. Did you really walk in here with no plan, you big dumb idiot? What is wrong with you? I think Russ could get into the Hall of Fame with like 2 or 3 more really good seasons. Remember, he's never been first team All-Pro. This year he made second team All-Pro, first time ever he made that team. Well, yeah, I know that, but still, you need to do some. You need to put some all-pro skins on the wall, I think, to secure being a Hall of Famer. I mean, Wilson has never won MVP, and he's never made first team All-Pro, so I don't think he's a Hall of Famer yet. I think Alexander should get in, but he won't. People undervalue him. Yeah, Bobby is going to be first ballot. He's made the All-Pro team 5 times. Bobby, Earl, and Sherman are all going to be in the Hall of Fame for sure. Jalen Hurts, I don't think he's going to be much in the NFL. My main thinking is Marshawn Lynch going to get in the Hall of Fame? Yeah, I like the Mariners. I'm a Mariners fan. If I could add any player to the Seahawks, who would I add? Chandler Jones. Yeah, Pete Carroll will be a Hall of Famer for sure. He's the greatest defensive back coach ever. I think Shaun Alexander should be in the Hall of Fame over Marshawn Lynch, personally. Alexander's MVP weighs heavy. I think the Ravens are going to blow the Titans out. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, though. Titans' defense is not very good. They got to take advantage of playing a quarterback who just doesn't have it anymore. Shaun Alexander was the perfect running back to play in that system, you know? And some people forget that. He was always a vision back. He was never the guy who was going to run people over. He was never the guy who was going to outrun everybody, but he was a tremendous vision back. Oh, DK could be the best receiver in football in a couple years for all I know, dude. He's got an amazing mix of strength and speed. Like you don't see that shit very often. That's why Shaun Alexander never played well again after we lost Steve Hutchinson. His vision did him no good. Because there were no more holes. Probably never. Why would Alabama ever be bad, you know? Well, yeah, we drafted Penny too high. Penny can still play. He still can be an effective player. But we drafted him too high. It is what it is. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay. I would feel better about our chances against the Packers if we had Penny and Carson just because of the fact that their run defense is so weak. Oh. Okay, this could be obnoxious. The clown he hit probably should have been flagged, but I don't think it was dirty. I really don't. But maybe it was. I don't know, you know? I'm not completely ruling it out. My favorite movie that came out this year was The Irishman, and I'm going to be making a video sometime this week that goes into more detail about that. I watch some shows like that, but I don't like most of the modern ones. The Lighthouse is not available for rent yet, Santi, until tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to watch it, but I am going to watch it probably sometime in the next month. I don't know exactly when, though. Dude, how many times... Can I just kill this guy? Like, this is really getting obnoxious. He just keeps getting up like he's Freddy Krueger coming after me. I own like 5 or 6 Seahawks t-shirts probably. I don't know. I've never seen a Karate Kid movie. Dang it. The only, like, I don't know, the Karate Kid thing was something that passed me by. How many of these fuckers are there? Holy shit, I'm cutting through their whole army. Yeah, I say bring it on against Green Bay. Like, if we lose, we lose. But, you know, bring it on. Let's see what we can do. If things go badly, things go badly. I did hear Cobra Kai was good. Yeah, the schedule next year looks like it's not going to be bad. Oh shit, I screwed that up. Yeah, the schedule next year does look very agreeable. I will agree with that. Like, yeah, I like David Moore on returns because he has a long stride. There are certain ways to use David Moore that I think are good, and there are certain ways to use him that I think are bad. We just need to utilize him better. Well, I mean, you know, whoever the number one receiver is whoever earns it in the offseason. Like, maybe DK will overtake him. It's just up to how those guys perform. Next year, we play the AFC East and the NFC East. Yeah, the deep shots to David Moore piss me off. That makes me mad because he never gets open.
I don't
know how to answer that, hello. I don't even know who we're going to have next year. I'm currently in the process of watching through Mad Men for the first time. I just finished season 3, so that's what I'm watching right now. I do not know who Tom Grossi is. And I like Malik Turner too, actually. I think Malik Turner might be better than David Moore, but we haven't seen enough of him to be sure. The offensive line today was good. It was bad run blocking, but the pass blocking was honestly excellent. Yeah, the Packers have good pass rushers, the Smith brothers, they're good. But it mostly comes from the defensive ends. Yeah, I think we have a chance next week. The Packers are not very good, but neither are we, so, you know, it's going to come down to a few things. Yeah, I'm really happy that, like, I'm personally really happy that, KJ's still playing good. I don't want to see that guy embarrass himself. Air raid offense, I mean, I would be interested to see how it would work, but we're never going to do that, so, you know. I could see Turbin getting a carry, but he's not going to make or break this game or nothing. Dude, dodge, you mongoloid. How is the weeder looking like? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Sorry. Yeah, it drives me nuts how limited our offensive brain trust is. Wilson almost won MVP this year with a coach who barely lets him throwing the ball. I think the weather is going to be fine. I'm not worried. Yeah, that's another problem. Dwayne Brown, I think, will be back next week. Yeah, DK has come so far so quickly. Like, he's already doing the things this year that I thought he might never be able to do. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We haven't seen enough of Homer to make any judgments, but I don't know. I'm willing to give him a shot next week against Green Bay's weak run defense. Yeah. Our offense just left a lot of points on the board. But we do that constantly, so it's not like I'm necessarily expecting it to be way better next week. I think DK would go in the top 10, maybe top 12. Vikings upsetting the Niners, I doubt it. Well, I mean, one thing is with DK is that people thought he was injured and might not heal up in time for his rookie season. That's why he fell in the draft. Vikings win over the Saints was a fluke? No, not really. I think the Saints are limited because Breeze isn't able to get the ball down the field the way he used to. I don't think that's a fluke. I don't know about Ursua. I need to see some evidence with him. People... Yeah, I mean, I'll give Ursua a chance when his chance comes, but right now he hasn't done anything to convince me that he's the guy. But that being said, he probably deserves a chance because of all the injuries we have with our receivers. But I don't know. It's harder to get open against starters in the NFL than it is against third stringers in preseason. I'm high on parts of our defense, but I'm not high on the unit. Yeah, they are OG Seahawks. Although they will not be doing that for much longer. Not so many, Andrew. Well, they can, Hillel, but that makes everything else harder. Tyler gets doubled by some teams. Gary Jennings, he didn't do anything in the preseason. And we had other players who were doing things in the preseason. So we had to you can only carry so many players. And honestly, Gary Jennings was doing some stupid stuff in the preseason, like picking up dumb penalties. Yeah, I'm watching the LSU Clemson game. Definitely. Yeah, thank God Hill isn't playing anymore. Oh, Jazz Ferguson, yeah. Yeah, Blair came in on some nickel packages. Hey, David, I think Dwayne Brown will be back next week. That's what they're saying. We really could use one more receiver on this team. Maybe it'll be Malik Turner. Maybe it'll be Jerron Brown. But if those guys don't get back next week, then maybe we go pick up somebody like a Jazz Ferguson. Yeah, Ugo did some nice things. I'm happy with Ugo right now, but a lot of these guys are almost getting red-shirted. Like Blair is practically a red shirt, and Amadi is practically a red shirt. So the real interesting thing is see what they do next year. Jason Myers is fine. He's not any less reliable than the average kicker in the NFL. Like, other than Justin Tucker and, like, maybe Will Lutz, how many kickers in the NFL are you going to trust? So, he's fine. Flawed, but fine. Don't leave the game in his hands. Ugh. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't even trust him. Yeah, Chris Matthews was on the Ravens for a little while. What do you mean a playoff projections video? Yeah, Case and Williams. Alright, guys. So I'm going to save here, and I think I'm going to be done for the night. I will probably stream again before long. Yeah, probably, Andrew, just because those runs up the gut would have been a little more productive. Sal, that's... I don't really like to make videos like that. I think those videos are kind of like... I don't know. Alright, guys. I am out of here. Everybody have a good evening. Luckily, we get to do this again next week.